And the battle continues. It is a family affair down here at Formby. Hi guys, my name is Peter Finch and I'm joined here by my dad, Chris Finch, in this match here at one of the best links courses in the world. And it has been a slightly squiffy start from myself and a very solid start from my dad, who currently finds himself 2 up after the first 3 holes. Wasn't covering myself in glory, however, this is where it all changes. Now we're in the holes that I know and that I love. These are like mine. They basically might as well call this Peter Finch, Peter Finch, Peter Finch, these holes. I'm that in tune with them. Maybe, we'll see. 466 yard par 4, and I'm guessing you'll be taking a shot on here.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. The way he's working, Dad's got 6 shots over these 9 holes, and he's taking a shot when he basically wants to. He's already taken 2, and this is going to be his 3rd, and I would say it's necessary on this one. It's an absolute cracking hole, though. It's a beauty. Come on, let's get to it.
Yeah, so as we just said, I am going to take my shot in here, because for a 13 handicapper, this is what you call a monster. And you're looking at it and you probably know that you're not going to get there in 2. So that's why I'm taking my shot.
It's a very defeatist attitude, to be honest.
No, it's a realistic attitude, Pete. That's
Okay.
a realistic attitude.
Okay.
Look at that. Birds of prey, the sea. What more can you ask for? Beautiful.
Well, I'd love for a double bogey off you, to be honest. That's what I could ask for. That's all I want for Christmas. Late Christmas present. Nice shot. Great shot. Perfect.
That'll do for a start.
Perfect drive, that.
Thank you.
Right down the middle. So the only thing that I'm not quite keen about this hole, like the fairway actually runs out about 280. On this tee in the wind you can't actually feel it here, but it's kind of into off the right. I'm not going to get there anyway, but almost, I don't know, it almost kind of limits the amount of distance you can get off the tee because you just run into rough. But like I said, not an issue today. Focus on today's shot. Out that bunker, touch your fade. Come on, get that body moving. Not that much fade. It's going to be all right, but in fact, it's taking a lovely kick. It'll be pretty good now, actually. It's a good angle in, but right rough.
Why is this course so good?
So links courses are to actually find links land, so between the sea and the more, what's the right word? Harvestable soil, is that the right word? I don't know. Farmers out there will know what I'm on about. But this land itself is it's not unique to the British Isles, but you find a lot more of it here than elsewhere. And obviously when they were looking to build golf courses, it made sense to build them here. So they've got the oldest, they've got probably the best as well. And that's why if it's one of the best links courses in the UK, it's going to be one of the best links courses in the world.
Yeah, 225 yards to the front of the green. Like I said on the tee, I've hit a fantastic tee shot there, and there's no way I can reach this, so I just try and play a nice 5-wood over the humps in the middle of the fairway, so I've got a chip onto the green.
Almost like he knows what he's talking about. Almost. Very good. Slightly further left than you maybe want, but it's just, it's kind of fairway or semi-rough there.
Yeah.
It's a good chop. There for 1. 196, and it's not in the best spot, to be honest. I need to keep this low and out the wind, but there's like a little tuft in front of my ball. So it's like this hill, where if I try and keep it low, it's just going to hit into the hill. So I might try and hit 2 iron, which is too much club. I'm just going to try and float it up there with a bit more of a fade. And try and get the distance right on this is a bit tricky, but it's quite a long green pins at the back, so I think we should stand a good chance here. Now, I've hit that so well. Sit down. Back left of the green. I hit that launched out of that. Absolutely launched. Too well. Hit it too well, John. It's a curse, but someone's got to bear it.
Okay, I've got roughly 65 yards to the pin, roughly. There's a bit of grass behind the ball, but I'd usually use a 56 degree, but I don't want to get too far under the ball, so I'm just going to use a pitching wedge and trying to punch it over this mound here. That looks quite good, yeah, John?
It does look very
Seriously, like, seriously?
You should hear Pete's commentary.
I mean, I'm happy for him. At the same time, I kind of hate him a bit.
I'm happy for him, but at the same time, I hate it.
Unbelievable shot. For God's sake.
Oh, can he not find his ball?
No.
I didn't think it had gone that far up.
Too well. Hit it too well, John. It's a curse, but you know, someone's got to bear it. Well, when things aren't going your way, they're really, really not going your way.
You were going to mention about the new balls you're using. Do you think this is their fault, or do you think it's just the pressure of playing your dad? Or
No. Well, the annoying thing is, like, over the last 2 holes, I've actually started to hit some really good shots, and I've just not got any reward from them. That's why golf is such a horrific game at times. Here's what it is: 3 down. Great shot from Dad, though. That's a really good shot. Don't tell him. It's a good shot. He's really improved in his wedge play.
he knows. He knows.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's not being subtle about it.
No.
He's going to be insufferable. Like, we need to now come back.
And thank you for letting me drive him home. That's
If we don't make a comeback here, this is like.
We'll let him walk.
Okay, come on, John. We got this.
Well, that's not bad. On the hardest hole on the course, probably.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
It's a 4-net 3. Well,
4-net 3. It's kind of, the wind is kind of into off the right, and that's just to give me anyway.
Thank you.
So what was that? About 1.5 feet?
Yeah, the most.
Yeah. See, when I play Pete, it always makes me think. I always concentrate just that little bit extra.
Just so happy for you.
So what's that?
3 up.
3 up, 3 to play? No.
3 up, 4 to play.
3 up, 4 to play.
Might be 2-part in here.
Might be all over soon.
I know. So 172 yards. It's pretty much straight downwind. So long green. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to hit here. It's probably like an 8-iron maybe. What are you going to go in with that?
5 wood.
5 wood. Interesting choice. Good strike. Go on. Just fade a bit.
I just didn't get it, Pete. Just
might have been the bunker that I think.
Yeah.
Might just roll out into it.
No, I didn't get through it.
How many holes in one have you had, Chris?
None.
Well, it might be genetic.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the same day.
I need to get one before I die, and preferably before Pete. And believe me, all the world will know about it.
Well,
Because Pete will tell them.
yeah, exactly, yeah. The thing is, it's like, it's not, if you're a golfer, you'll understand, like, it's annoying not having a hole-in-one, but it's, if someone else has a hole-in-one, that's an amazing experience for anyone.
You're happy for it.
Absolutely,
I've seen 3 holes in one. I've seen playing with people.
What's Sandra?
Oh no, so she nearly beat me at Crazy Golf last week.
Did she? Oh, gold.
She did, believe me, she should have beat me.
I know. Should have asked some advice.
Oh, she was mad as hell at the end. Is it come in?
Just hanging out. Oh, Pete, not on form today.
You were the first 5
I
holes.
were the first 5, so I just need to get it back. That's all, just need to get it back.
Where did that go? Did that go in trap?
No, it's kind of back right. How I've ended up in the bunker, I've no idea. I thought it was kind of back there. I've ended up in the bunker, and my dad's ended up just short of the bunker. Honestly, nightmare.
Right, it's a tricky one. I've actually been really lucky. I think because it's winter and the grass isn't cut right down that the ball stopped before it's gone in the bunker. So I'm going to have to chip it over that brow. I think it's going to go right, then it's going to go left. Yeah, these greens are pretty slopey, not used to playing on greens like this. I think it's just a matter of getting it over the hump here and letting it run down to the flag.
So what club are you using?
Yeah, 56. 56 degree, yeah.
Yeah, I think I might just heard he says he's bloody lucky, I agree. As he's playing this shot, I cannot believe that stayed short of the bunker. Like 99 times out of 100, that'd be nestling in the sand. It's okay, we'll Woosah.
Just thinned it slightly.
That will not surprise me if it hit the pin and gone in.
Yeah, just thinned it, just thinned it slightly, but we're putting.
It's not an easy shot, this, mate. The lie's not amazing. I've got to come over a very steep lip onto a downslope down, so I've got to like, land it just on the edge of the green. A little bit of right to left, but this is where I just need, if I want to win, that's where I've got to step up and hit the shots here.
What's your bunker play like normally?
Pretty good, to be fair. It's a strength, I would say. I couldn't have played it any better. Has it rolled out?
That's a fantastic shot. It was a bit cruel to you, really, Pete. It could have rolled out a bit further, really.
Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, that was like as good as I could have played. So.
Okay, Chris, will you regret not taking the shots?
Yeah, I forgot about it on the tee because I'm 3 up with 5 to play, and I should have took the shot on a par 3 to put the pressure on, but I didn't. You take the flag out, please.
Take it out. Interesting. It's just going to go right, I think.
I just picked the wrong line.
Yeah, not a bad stroke. Good up and down this one. Oh, it's moved so much. That moved so much. Never any doubt, but I just wanted to, make sure I got enough time out of the video. Stings, but I think my luck is now turning. So we're going to have a bit of a swing quest cam here. We're going to have a look at the driver and exactly what certainly my dad does very well in his swing, why he maximises his driver so much. And I think I'll have to have a whack of a driver as well. It's 360 off this tee. A little bit downwind, chance of maybe getting home, so I've got to try and apply some pressure being 3 down with 4 to play.
So with this driver swing, what I'm trying to do is get elevation on the ball flight so it can carry on the wind a little bit more. So I'm looking here for maximum launch. So with my setup, I'm teeing the ball up quite high. I've got quite a wide base, and my swing center, my sternum position is quite a long way behind the ball. What that means is as I load up to the top of the backswing and start down into the ball, I put my pressure down into my left side, and as I start to rotate, I try and keep my sternum position behind the ball. If I can do this, I know that my swing center and therefore my swing arc is going to bottom out before the ball. Therefore, I'm going to be hitting the ball on an upward angle of attack, and that allows me to get launch, it allows me to get carry, and it also allows me to control spin numbers that little bit better. So you can see here with my dad's swing that he has an issue with mobility. So he's not the most flexible of golfers, and this really comes apparent in his backswing first of all. So as he turns away, he gets a relatively decent shoulder turn, but you can see by his arm extension, it's only getting to parallel to the ground, and the club is just about pointing up at the sky. And this is where you see a slight contradiction in maybe what you would have read in golf instruction, but my dad certainly works this very well. So he's only halfway, he's managed to get a decent-ish shoulder turn, although it is restricted. Now to get him moving through the ball, what we've worked on within his swing is to get maximum possible rotation. So as he starts to come through the ball here, you can see his hips begin to rotate, his body begins to rotate, and after he's hit the ball, that right foot is dragged all the way along from behind him, so he's pretty much facing the target at the point of impact. Now the reason that we do this is to try and get him rotational power, because he doesn't have the width within the backswing to be able to generate sufficient speed. This is also why he's able to control a little driver shot. You can see here he's hitting a little fade, but he's quite famous at his club for hitting this driver on par 3s as well. So he doesn't add as much turn onto those shots as he just plods it down onto the green. But 2 different ways of getting speed, 2 different ways of getting launch. And remember, one, I'm relatively flexible, my dad relatively isn't. So you've always got to work with the person in front of you.
The distance to the front of green is 137. The distance to the pin looks like it's about 167, so there's a 30-yard difference.
It's a long green, this one, and the pin is hard right, that looks like. So your line, if I was to give you any advice, which I'm not happy to do at the moment with the way you're kicking my ass, but basically the front of the green marker, that's your line really. If it moves off that a little bit, you're fine. But you don't want to be right to that pin, because it's like all bumpy and roughy. Bumpy and roughy, that's the official.
And roughy.
It's the official explanation and description.
Yeah, and because I've only got from an 8 iron to a 6 iron, the front of the greens are my 8 iron distance and the flag is my 6 iron distance. But with the wind, I'm going to play a bit safe. I've got my shot, so
yeah, I was going to say you've taken a shot, haven't you? Because
so I'm going to hit an 8 iron.
Okay.
Chunky.
Just chunky. That's probably my worst one today. That.
Yeah, it's a shame, but that's a real shame.
Yeah, it should be ball, then turf. That was turf, then ball. So.
Oh,
but I'm realistic, John. Being a 13 handicap, you can't hit it good every time. No point in getting annoyed.
Or jealous.
Anyway, gives them a chance for viewers, doesn't it?
It's jeopardy, isn't it? You're trying to get attention.
So I've got 69 to the pin, but that's quite far back. So I'm going to use a 54 degree. I'm just going to try and pitch it hopefully around the 60-yard mark and then let it run out. That's the grand plan.
How's it looking, Chris?
Might be a bit short, I think.
Yeah, that's quite good. You're a bit fortunate, really, because you got a kick off the bank.
Hear that? Quite fortunate.
You've had no luck all day.
I know. This guy, he said that. He had the cheek to say that.
What's that?
He's saying he's had no luck all day, and you're saying he's been a bit fortunate.
You make your own luck in this game, John. You know that.
Oh, come on, Chunky McChunkerson. Let's see a shot.
I've got a wedge. Just try and get it over that brow and knock it down to the flag. Like that.
Settle, settle.
Okay, Pete?
Yeah, it's just ran to the back. It's a decent shot. I think it's just the wind's just forced it back
Yeah, I
a
was
wee
quite
bit.
happy with that. Nipped it off the turf. Oh!
That's a bit sarcastic.
I could feel Pete's heart stop then. I could hear it stop.
That was a pretty good putt, that.
Oh, that would have been the match.
Yeah.
Would it?
Yeah.
Well, no, if I'd have hold this, you would have been dormy. No.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Because that was 5 for 4, wasn't it? So if I hold this, you're 2 up with 3 to play. If I miss it, you're 3 up with 3.
Yeah.
So
You're leaving it flagging, Pete, from there?
I am.
Anything unusual about this one, Pete? Fairly straight?
Just going to move slightly left, I think. Not loads, but just enough. Come on, time to all one now. Just bobbled a bit, just so I hit it.
Very bobbly, isn't it?
Yeah, it just jumped up when I hit it, so I kind of kicked it a bit right. However, at least I've not been too parted. That's the worst fear of a vlogger in a 9-hole match, so they get 2 videos out of it. So we're going to be going on to the 12th. I'm a little bit disappointed in my play, I'm not going to lie. However, just got to keep digging deep. Hopefully Dad makes a mistake. He's going to tire soon. It's not at his Orlicks. And yeah, we'll see. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video, share it around. Thank you so much for Formby for having us down. Love the course down here. You're playing very well.
I am, yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
John's doing all right as well. Oh, cold.